Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Orlando Magic. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got Garnett, Wade out there with Robertson. Then it's Kareem, and it's Irving at the 3 slot.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension and when he's able to get up on that low block?
And there's Lillard on the assist by McGrady.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Dwayne Wade on the wing. McGrady covering. Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Carter kicks to McGrady. Offensive rebound. Back to Carter. Over Irving. Here's Chamberlain. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Dwayne Wade.
One of the most ferocious scorers in the game. McGrady's length and athleticism is so difficult to contain.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one drops. And McGrady drops them both. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Lillard against Robertson. Back to Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Hayes up top. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Irving. Good work defensively by Carter.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now, here's Lillard. The 3. Oscar Robertson with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Really can't say enough about just how good Wade is at catching the D off guard and getting himself to the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. McGrady passes to Carter. Back to McGrady. Kicks it out to Lillard. 5 to shoot. There's the pass to McGrady. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Celtics. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win. Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Count it.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Rodman, he's checked in for Hayes. Hill comes in for Vince Carter. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for McGrady. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Lillard. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Kidd. And it's sent back by Wilkins. Shoots over Chamberlain. They get it back. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Rodman, and that one clearly a foul, gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Celtics.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now, here is Maravich. 6 on the shot clock. 17-foot shot on the way. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
To the paint. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
.55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Outside Hill. Good in the assist to Kidd. And it's a tie ball game.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Now, here is Maravich. He has yet to score. To the inside, McHale. The kick out to Pierce. Passes it to Maravich. Puts up a deep 3. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, here's Rodman. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
And Maravich, the skill set, how savvy he is, and then the showmanship that he brings to the table. I don't know that we've ever had a guy more creative at the game of basketball.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Boston on top. They're up by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for the Celtics. Wade out there with Robertson. Then it's Kareem. Then it's Garnett. And it's Irving in at the small forward position. The Celtics with the lead. Garnett dishes to Robertson. From the arc. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's McGrady. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Hayes, no good.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Irving kicks to Robertson. Back to Irving. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Robertson. Nice ball movement by Boston. From deep three-point land. Orlando grabs the miss. Chamberlain got 6 rebounds in the game. Hill passes to Lillard. Dishes to Chamberlain. Over Garnett. The Magic again can't hit. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Robertson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Good on the shot.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
Hill against Irving. Here's Hayes. The rebound by the Celtics.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Wade. Yep, that one goes. And now a 6-point Boston lead.
Defense is all over Wade, but he's able to push past them and get the finish.
Outside Hill. Hayes down low. He's against Garnett. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for that game against the Spurs, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
The Magic trail by 6. Lillard outside. Irving with the steal. 3-on-3. Here's Wade, and Wade slams it in.
And even though Dwayne Wade is a little older now, it does not stop him from getting up like that one. Sick jam.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Orlando making some changes. Rodman, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Donovan Mitchell comes in for McGrady. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Damian Lillard. Hayes dishes to Rodman. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Hayes throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's a bad turnover right there. But aside from that one, I think they've done a good job controlling the pace and the ball during the game.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Kevin McHale, he checked in for Garnett. Pierce comes in for Irving. And it's Wilkins in for Dwayne Wade. Here's Mitchell. Back to Kidd. On the wing, Mitchell. He's defended by Wilkins. Mitchell's shot is good.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Kidd against Robertson. Wilkins in the high post. Back to Robertson. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Mitchell outside. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets.
Pass to Pierce. There's the 3. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Pierce has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Mitchell against Wilkins. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Carter against Pierce. To the middle, taken away by Hayes. Down low. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Maravich, he's checked in for Robertson. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Pierce in the high post. Out to Maravich. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gilmore. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Gilmore's got his first bucket in this one. Mitchell outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the 2 as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Damian Lillard out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Carter. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars. But, boy, he's more than made up for it.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Magic.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
And the basket by Lillard.
You know, not many guys can change pace on the dribble the way Lillard does it. Just phenomenal.
The pass to Irving. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lillard surveying the D. Lays it up off the glass. Lillard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Wade misses.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Carter against Irving. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Here's Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 9-point Orlando lead.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Back to Wade. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
The Magic making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Lob pass to Garnett. It's stolen by Hill. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Kicks it to Chamberlain. McGrady passes to Lillard. Outside Hill. Clock at 4. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Hayes. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Celtics trailed by 9. Back to Robertson. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. They could use a bucket. Kept alive.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Three-pointer, Lillard. The rebound by Garnett.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Rodman, he's checked in for Hayes. Donovan Mitchell comes in for McGrady. And it's Kidd in for Lillard. Hill passes to Kidd. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Kidd's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Celtics trailed by 10. Goes up from the top of the key. Here's Wilkins. And the layup is good.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Passes to Chamberlain. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the Celtics. There's a minute 34 left in the third. The shot by Chamberlain, no good. And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for Boston. To the inside, Gilmore. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 16-7 run. Kidd kicks to Chamberlain. Grant Hill on the wing. Three-pointer. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Outside Wilkins. Pass to Gilmore. Wilkins in the post. Covered by Mitchell.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Pete Maravich. The Magic shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Hill. Celtics trail by 9. It's Pierce on the wing. Back to Maravich. Lets the 3 fly. That's good from Paul Pierce on the assist by Maravich. Pierce has got 8 points.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside, always prepared to rise and fire.
And it's Carter missing. Maravich against Kidd. Outside Maravich. Over Kidd. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Maravich. 1 second left. He made it! He gets it to go! Wow!
Oh, incredible buzzer beater there, guys. This crowd is going wild.
And so it's Orlando heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the floor for Boston, Garnett is out there with Irving. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Maravich. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 spot.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. Good, in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 3 assists tonight. Celtics trailed by 7. Kidd against Maravich. Here's Wade. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Rodman. Outside Kidd. He kicks it to McGrady. Launches it from deep. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
And he nails the 3rd. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Popped up there for Wade, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Now McGrady. Inside, Hayes. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the middle, and pushing it up. Here's Boston. Basket good.
Well, Dwayne Wade has taken thousands of shots where he's been challenged, and he's made them just like that.
Carter, the pass to McGrady. And the 3 ball is good. McGrady's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Jason Kidd. Boston also with the sub. Robertson's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thanks, David. And there it is for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Orlando leading by 9. And he lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
From deep, Robertson. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Carter outside. The shot. And Boston with the rebound. Garnett's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Irving. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
The shot by McGrady, no good. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Robertson. That shot missing. Nice D from Lillard. Here's McGrady. Garnett with the block. And they'll keep possession. A shot by McGrady, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Irving kicks to Robertson. Back to Irving. It counts. And the foul. Vince Carter picks one up.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Chamberlain's checked in for the Magic. Wade, he's checked in for Boston. Here's McGrady. Chamberlain trying to get open. The shot by McGrady, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
.156 left to play in the final quarter. Back to Hayes. Shot clock at 5. Carter on the wing. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Celtics trailed by 3. Here's Wade. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. 10 points for Wade.
And that's why this team turns to Dwayne Wade in times of crisis.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're leading by 1. .137 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 1:36 left here in the fourth quarter. To take the lead. He feeds it to Garnett. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
They get it again. Here's Gilmore. Boston, no good that time either.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Garnett trying to break loose. Gilmore, no good. And so they foul intentionally. Boston making a switch here. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in. Two points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
There are so many qualities of a lead guard that Damian Lillard possesses on the floor, in the locker room. He really, truly sets the standard. Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. It's stolen by McGrady, and that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up, but Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
Wade passes to Robertson to halt the run. Wade misses. Lillard with it. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Day Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors and the Chicago Bulls. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Smith, and it's Price in at the 1.
Well, I tell you what, if you wanted the template for the perfect power forward, it might be Karl Malone. I mean, he's got everything you want in a format.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Here's Price. Pass to Arizon. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Stockton. Here's Robinson. And the shot goes.
Yeah, you know, some might say Stockton is the high water mark for dime droppers. His distribution really on a whole nother level. Great assist guy.
Here's Arizon. Pass to Price. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by LeBron. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. 4-point game. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. And just over a minute played here to start the game. And here's Robinson. Pass to Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the wing. Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, right away, Robinson gets the ball. He's looking to shoot it. He doesn't give the defense any chance to close in on him.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Harrison misses.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses. Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Chicago grabs the miss.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Here's Pippen. And Reed pulls it down. Here's Price. Check by James. Price, the pass to Bowen. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Smith outside. Who poked away? Bowen passes to Price. Here's Harrison. Pass to Reed. Robinson with the block. And he's able to get it back.
And, you know, you talk about leadership. It comes in a lot of different forms and ways. And guys that provide that solid foundation for a team, Reed is one of those guys.
He hits the second from the line. And so James will bring it up for the Bulls. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Stockton. Here's Malone. Over Smith. Malone can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Price. Knocks down the long J.
Boy, he is a lethal outside shooter, an absolute laser. If you don't stay tight on him, Price is going to make you suffer.
Pippen, the pass to Malone. And he lobs it up to the rim. And slam dunk by James.
And, man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Outside Jones. Here's Lanier. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Havlicek. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Nash. To the paint. Here's Gasol. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Hey, Gasol's game is smooth, but he's got a tough edge to him as well.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Price, the pass to Lanier. .136 left to play in the first. Just 5 to shoot. There's the block. Pass to Nash. Here's Houston. Gasol inside. Working on Adebayo. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Second chance points are always painful. have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Havlicek passes to Price. Now here's Jones. All alone. Here's Havlicek. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Nash. No points yet. Pass to Houston. To the right side. Here's Eden. Lanier with the rebound.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Chicago leading. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Stockton, the pass to Nash. Here's Stockton. Cash is in the first attempt of the game.
Trust Stockton to make smart play calls like this one, using the pick and roll to get himself free for a high-quality shot.
From the arc. Price gets the bucket. Price has got 6.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Bulls leading by 5. We've got and for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
We've got Smith, and it's Reed in at the center position. Pass to Eden. That's tipped. Here's Harrison. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Here's Nash. Still without a bucket. Here's Pippen. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Here's Bowen. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested. Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things.
Timeout.
I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, B.A. Victor Wembanyama was asked to describe his game, and he said, quote, "The word I would say is versatile. Being able to score at any level, any moment in the game. Taking responsibilities. Maybe Mr. Do Everything." And Brian, will he be the next international phenom to take over the league? He said with a smile, "I'm sure of it."
Plenty of confidence right there. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you for that. Shot clock at 5. Here's James. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Friday, they kick off a road trip in Washington, where they'll take on the Wizards. And then on Sunday, the Denver Nuggets come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Nash passes to Malone. They still need this, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Boy, the focus from Malone, impressive. Not allowing the defense to get the better of him on these difficult finishes.
Here's Arizon. Hits the target from 18 feet. Arizon's got 6.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
The putback. Rebounded by Pippen.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
3 on 3. Pass to Reed. Here's Price. He shoots. Here's Smith. Tries yet again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. And it's Thomas off the drive. 16 feet out. That one's wide left.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Pass to Arizon. Here's Price. Now here's Smith. Here's Price. 6 points for him. Another shot. And Smith lays it up and in. Smith's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Timeout called. The Bulls.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
.143 left in the first half. Here's Thomas. No points so far. Clock at 6. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. Just 2 to shoot. Houston can't hit.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Adebayo, no good.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Arizon. Checked by Gasol. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Thomas. To win the drought. No good. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Havlicek's shot is off. Chicago trailing here. Malone. No good on the shot. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Malone's gone 1 of 5 from the field. Arizon, the pass to Lanier. An easy 2 on the layup.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Thomas. Still no points. Pass to Malone. Lets it go from 11. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that.
Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, give us your take.
The road can be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans.
And that'll do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've got LeBron James. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Pass to Price. Here's Bowen. Check by James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Smith. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Stockton, the pass to Robinson. Chalk up 2 there. Robinson's got 6.
Yeah, I like the interior game of Robinson. Really does a nice job with getting deep position and then going to work.
Down low. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Bowen passes to Smith. Puts up a 3. LeBron with the rebound. James has got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Robinson's gotten it done so far from the field, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Smith inside. Pass to Bowen. Over James. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Bowen's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Pippen. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Pippen's got his first points of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And the basket by Bowen. Bowen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
Timeout. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. The Bulls making a switch here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Physical play by LeBron inside.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Here's Price. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Stockton. Smith with the rebound. Pass to Arizon. Here's Price. Here's Bowen. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
A big highlight of Bowen's game is his defense, but I think that really speaks to his commitment and effort in general. I mean, this is a very smart basketball player.
And he hits the first of 3. Both teams deciding to change it up. Second free throw, no good. And he nails the third. Here's Houston. No made baskets yet. Pass to Gasol. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nash. And again, no good by Chicago.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Shots blocked.
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite.
And then Gasol with the jam.
Pau Gasol with that length, it's almost easy for him to pluck that alley-oop pass out of the air.
Pass to Lanier. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Havlicek passes to Adebayo. Up and over Gasol. Adebayo, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Bowen. He has 6. Here's Havlicek. And it's off from three-point range. Chicago trailing here. To the inside. Mutombo. Lanier with the rebound.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Bowen. That shot, no good. Bowen's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Right wing. Nash passes to Gasol. Here's Houston for the tie. Lanier with the rebound. Lanier's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. The Bulls making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Nash. Yet to see a basket. Here's the teardrop. Here's Harrison. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Up 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we return. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Here's Stockton. Pass to Nash. Outside Robinson. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside, here's Smith. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Elbow. 2.
It's on LeBron James.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
What muscle from James!
Even when LeBron faces resistance, he just turns up the dial of intensity and gets it done.
Here's Reed. Robinson defending. Reed, no good. And here are the Bulls now. LeBron James with the flush.
You know, Nash is an excellent distributor, a phenomenal floor general, great at recognizing when his guys are open.
Here's Price. Smith outside. On the wing, Jones lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Malone.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
The open shot by James. And there's another one for the Bulls.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Here's Price. Pass to Jones. On target from range.
Quick, rapid-fire thinking from Jones right there. I like when he takes that shot with no hesitation.
James deciding where to go with it. Here's Stockton. Here's Nash. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Right side Jones. Fires the three. Rebound by the Bulls. Malone's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to James. Nice touch on the bank shot. James has got 10 points in just the second half.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Price, the pass to Havlicek. Now here's Smith. To the middle. Here's Reed. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Robinson. Inside. Here's Malone. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Love the physical play from Malone, forcing the defender into a tough situation and drawing the whistle.
Here's Price. Three-pointer. And it's Chicago with a board. Malone's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Stockton. Now James, defended by Jones. Fades away. The shot by James, no good. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Rejected by James.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
The Bulls making a switch here. Pippen's checked in, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Harrison. Here's Reed. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play, and you know my motto, persistence pays dividends.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Well, the entire team is counting on Malone here. They seem confident that he'll be able to deliver. And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's really had a tremendous night from the field. He's shooting at a clip over 50%. I'll tell you what, that's the kind of efficiency that makes a coach rest well at night.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Pippen. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer. Shot's good by Stockton. And the Bulls lead by 8.
You cannot let Stockton get comfortable out at the arc. He'll snipe it at you whenever he gets the chance.
Looking to get it going. Second chance effort. Chicago grabs the miss. And here's Chicago. They're on a 17-5 run. Outside Robinson. Pippen pass to Malone. Up and over Smith. Ooh, the turnaround jumper, count it. And now a 10-point Chicago lead.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Stockton, pass to Robinson. And he converts the layup. And that's a double-double for him now.
Should just about do it. Big-time shot in the final stretches here.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. James, that's good.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Harrison misses. Pass to Stockton. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.